Greetings and salutations, how's everybody doing? So, wait. When it comes to boxing, when it comes to the Rocky films, one would say the low point would be Rocky 5, which unfortunately didn't get which came out in 1999, which didn't get a sequel, Rocky Balboa, until 2006. So, let's look at some of the things that probably don't help the film, and probably a few things that might actually help the film. Let's actually look at it critically, I guess. So honestly, I think that after Rocky 4, I think that was the film where it probably should have ended. But unfortunately, both Stallone and Father say we can keep with this going. So, what happened in this film? In this film, a financially struggling Rocky Balboa agrees to train prodigy Tommy Gunn at the gym once owned by Balboa's trainer Mickey Goldmill. I'm gonna be honest. In that, here's my honest thoughts. I think there's a lot of issues that this film has, whether it is say one issue is that say during the film previously after his fight with Ivan, Rocky basically is told say, hey, one more punch to the head and you could be not being looking good. So yeah, basically instead of that, the actual thing would have happened was he basically would have suffered a mild form of brain damage. Basically, the injury he suffered was a milder form of brain damage, similar to that of a concussion that meme boxers had. But eventually he would have been able to box again to get his license, so it wouldn't have not really prevented him from getting his license to be able to box. I do like this idea of having Rocky be the mentor kind of idea. I like that. And I also kind of like the fact, instead of, for the 5th time, it's Rocky has to go to another country, or Rocky must have to get back in the ring to fight someone. I like that this film, it's sort of not really a redemption story, but, Rocky gets knocked down, he's having to get back up, put his, and, in a way, try to, get back on his feet to try to, fight, keep on going. Since Polly basically, his, accountant basically just did whatever he wanted to, and, didn't pay his taxes for that, and nor pay the money for the house. So yeah, that's not really good. But then again, I have a feeling when after you buy a robot in Rocky 3, you'd think, wouldn't you be saying how much would that cost? Because that had to be a lot of money. That house was a lot of money, and all that. But yeah. Oh wait, it was Rocky 4 where they had the robot. My bad. But yeah, I kind of like the idea of having a real boxer be one of the characters. In this case, Tommy Morrison as Tommy. So yeah, I think that's pretty cool, honestly. I mean, I do like the idea of the fact that a guy who's being trained by Rocky in a way is having to live in his shadow, and can't deal with it, and the fact, like, say, wow, I'm being trained, like, he at first he's like, say, I'm being trained by the guy, but then he realizes, like, say, I can't get out of this guy's shadow. But I do think it's, like, George Washington Duke, I do think his character is, like, truly the worst, like, the best villain, in the fact that ever so often he's going to Rocky's house, or he's going to other places and just, like, say, hey, when are you gonna fight my guy? But eventually that guy, like, goes away. And, it makes me want to, like, say, okay, now Tommy's stuck under Duke's thumb, they, like, say, hey, I can make you a thing, champion.
Man, I've got a perfect record. I'm 22-0. Where's the money? Where? Man, we haven't made any serious money yet. And we won't without the man.
I ain't talking about the money. Look, the money is gonna be there, but I'm talking about your rep, Tommy. Don't sell out. We don't need this guy.
Listen, Duke is a wonderful man. Put the top off.
Hey, forget about the top, would you?
Basically, yeah, as a certain entire, like, say, during that time period, like, Tommy's basically using Rocky as, like, say, a branching point so he can make it to the top. And, oh yeah, I mean, I do think, I like the fact that the final fight is on the street. Because, I mean, yeah, I think that's pretty cool in the fact that it's not just, oh, look, now we're back in the ring. We're going to resolve our issues on the street. So that's a bit different, honestly. And I do like the fact that eventually Rocky will, like, say, you know, I need to spend more time with my kid.
I know I made a few mistakes, you know, but I would love to hang out with you again. Just you and me. I swear to God, it's just gonna be you and me this time.
Home team?
Yeah.
Stallone's son, Sage, was actually Robert. So, yeah, that's pretty cool, I guess. I do think, makes me want to, like, say, okay, yeah, from what he's given, he's a pretty good actor. I mean, yeah, I think he does a good job. Honestly, I think the family drama in this film is actually pretty good. And I think, like, you know, like, the whole bit where Tommy's talking about how his life was at home was honestly just very dramatic. I mean, not dramatic, but it was very, like, wow. I can say that films are okay. I mean, yeah, there's some issues with the screenplay and the fact that, honestly, like, at times, like, Rocky is kind of neglecting his son, Robert. Mostly just, like, say, okay, I gotta help this guy. And the fact that at the beginning of the film, he says, like, say, I gotta help my home team and all that stuff. But eventually, Rocky sees the way, they say, hey, if I don't change my ways, my son could be, like, a bit of a, like a street punk or something. But honestly, is this film good? It's middle ground. But when it has the dramatic moments, like, say, a good villain with, Duke, dramatic ideas, like, say, the fact that, the family goes a bit of bankrupt because of bad decisions and all that. Yeah, and also, I kind of like I think the flashbacks are kind of weird, but I do think those are pretty interesting. They say at the gym, or as well as in the final fight sequence.
You're out!
So that's them. Now get up one more round. Get up! Don't lay down. Fight this guy hard. Come on! Come on! He's no machine. I didn't hear no bell. Get up, you son of a bitch. Mickey loves you.
Like, get up! It's kind of like, say, the ghost of him just telling him that. I mean, I do think that line is pretty powerful, though. Like, get up, because Mickey loves you. That is pretty strong. I love that one. But what do y'all think of this one? Well, if you liked today's video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends. Don't forget to keep your popcorn warm and buddy, your drinks ice cold. And as always, don't forget to keep your eyes on that screen. And I shall most definitely be seeing you guys next time. See you later.